the biggest providers of autism care in the Valley may be forced to end services with dozens of families.
Well, the Lova Center focuses on treating children with autism, and the center says around 2020, Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield will not reimburse enough of the cost to do that. Fox 5's Tiana Bonner tells us how that insurance battle is going to impact families.
Well, if the Lova Center ends Anthem and leaves, dozens of local families who carry that insurance would need to either find a new therapist, meaning they could end up on a wait list, they could change their insurance, or they could pay the full price for care.
Cameron will need services for the rest of his life.
Cameron was diagnosed with autism before he was 2. He's now 16.
There's no roadmap for a kid like him to transition to adulthood.
Cameron reads at a 5th grade level, and sometimes he still has a hard time holding conversations.
With a program like conversation skills or coping skills, those programs have to be run consistently every time, or otherwise there is a clear backslide on it.
4 years ago, his mom, Amy Honadell, found the Lova Center. The therapists here work with Cameron 5 days a week.
And things were going so well.
But now all that progress may come to a halt.
It's beyond frustrating.
Amy, along with many parents who come here, have insurance through Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield. The Lova Center says Anthem is lowering its reimbursement rates, meaning parents will need to pay more or the center will need to pay its staff less.
Since 2015, the rates have decreased by around 60%.
Anthem sent out its revised rates for 2020, but the center says that's still not enough.
This is a huge barrier to access.
In a growing field seeing a steady rise in autism diagnoses, parents and therapists say health insurance coverage needs to stay on pace.
For this to happen is traumatic to any family who has a son or a daughter with autism and is hoping to get their child to a safe place in life.
We don't get to be there for their whole life, but we get to be there for a chunk of it, and knowing that they're going to regress is painful. But at the same time, as we can't help the rest of the kids if we go under as an agency.
Now, Anthem told me its latest rates will not hurt providers or families. Instead, a spokesperson said some providers will actually see an increase while others will see no change. The Lova Center is still evaluating whether or not it wants to be staying with Anthem. Tiana Bonner, Fox 5 News, local Las Vegas.